Greetings. Allow yourself to feel the vibration of this tone. Welcome to the Contemplative Meditation. It will be my honor to lead you in what I will call a Wholy Decompress for this evening, this morning, this afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. This will be a Wholy Decompress. At this moment, bring all of your attention, all of your energy, all of the items you need for this moment, front and center. Now is the time, if you desire to light a candle, turn on some background music if that's what you prefer. Now is the time to light an incense. If you would like to bring an element of smoke or fire to your space to meditate. For those of you who are not interested in bringing any fragrances or smoke to your space, now is the time. If you want to bring any candles to your space, because sometimes not candles, crystals. If you want to bring some crystals to your space, now is a good time to bring those into your space. Let's see here. And now is the time, if you would like to invite or lift up any ancestors, if you want to lift up any prayers, if you want to take this moment to be in gratitude for your life, that you have the breath that you have, now is the time to do that. Lift it with voice and open heart and open ears so you can hear as you share if there are any messages that need to be shared to you during this time. It is a great day to be alive, and I am glad you have decided to join Holy Ground Spiritual Center for our contemplative meditation, which I'm going to call our Wholy Decompress today, as we are moving into this fall season, autumn season, the season of transformation, however you desire to call it. And usually when we do the meditation for the month, I will bring in one of the cards I have from, let's see here. It's called Empowering Questions. There we go. It's called Empowering Questions. Some of us during this time would like to have some time to write. So I will pull out a card which will offer as your writing prompt. And for those of you who aren't writing, it could be a prompt that you meditate on now or later. So this is the prompt for this day. Who am I when I'm alone? Who am I when I'm alone? Who am I when I am alone? You can write that down. You can reflect on that. You can take a screenshot of this. I'll put it right here so you don't have my face. You could take a screenshot of this so you can have this when you are ready to reflect on this answer in your future. Who am I when I am alone? And as you reflect on that, dig a little deeper. Dig a little deeper, not just what you look like, but dig on the inside. Dig on the gifts you have. Dig on the desires. Dig on your passions. Dig on things beyond what people can see that you are. As we are in our interspiritual quarter, I will be intentional about using material that reflect interspace, interfaith, interspirituality. This is one of my favorite books I use for prayers. It has different types of prayers. If you are following our Holy Times, this is our book we have right now as one of our readings. So I definitely want to encourage each of you to grab this book, Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, and Lao Tzu, The Parallel Sayings, Richard Hooper. It really breaks down and pull all the texts and actually reminds us that so many religions are so similar with the things that is shared, with the values of community and compassion and suffering and patience. And so I highly recommend that book. I'm going to start off with the Native American prayer to the 4 cardinal directions. Great Spirit of life, Great Spirit of light, come to me out of the east with the power of the rising sun. Let there be light in my words. Let there be light on my path that I walk. Remember always the gift of a new day. And never let me be burdened with sorrow by not starting over again. Great Spirit of love, come to me with the power of the north. Make me courageous when the cold wind falls upon me. Give me strength and endurance for everything that is harsh, everything that hurts, everything that makes me squint. Let me love, let me move through life ready to take what comes from the north. Great life-giving Spirit, I face the west, the direction of sundown. Let me remember every day that the moment will come when my sun will go down. Never let me forget that I must fade into you. Give me a beautiful color. Give me a great sky for setting, so that when it is my time to meet you, I can come with glory. Great Spirit of creation, send me the warm and soothing winds from the south. Comfort me and caress me when I am tired of the cold. Unfold me like the gentle breezes that unfolds the leaves on the trees. As you give to all the earth your warm, moving wind, give me so that I may grow close in warmth. Man did not create the web of life. He is but a strand in it. Whatever man does to the web, he does to himself. And this is by Chief Seattle, the Duwamish tribe. Allow yourself to bring attention to your breath as you inhale and exhale, minding that everything we need is all around us. This prayer shared how each direction had its significance. And to the divine of our understanding, we thank you for all the resources that are given to us, that are beyond our grasp, and even the ones that we have to take time to reflect and see that it is already here. Today I decided to read the reflection from Reverend Cedric Harmon from our Holy Times. If you have not received the Holy Times, send us a message. Send us a message. You can send us an email. There's different ways you can send us. You can contact us so we can make sure you get this Holy Times, which is our quarterly newsletter filled with resources and reflections and teachings and different things that can help you live a whole life in mind, body, and spirit. And this quarter, Reverend Cedric A. Harmon shared a reflection called How Good to Center Down. I want to encourage you to get comfortable in a position where you can be an attentive listener and receiver of this reflection. He greeted us by saying, "Holy ground siblings, I considered what to share with you over quite some time. These current moments are fraught with waves of uncertainty. Just when we catch a breath, something else seems to be coming our way at hyper speed. So with this being our shared reality, I landed upon the idea of sharing this poetic offering with you." He also shared he had returned it many times since he first wrote it, and each time he find it a helpful reminder to truly embrace the silence and stillness always available to him, which he put to me and to us. Allow this to be a meditation for you today. How good to center down, to sit quietly and see oneself pass by. The streets of our mind seethe with endless traffic. Our spirits resound with clashings, with noisy silences, while something deep within hungers and thirsts for the still moment and the resting lull. With full intensity we seek, ere the quiet passes, a fresh sense of order in our living, a direction, a strong, sure purpose that will structure our confusion and bring meaning in our chaos. We look at ourselves in this waiting moment, the kinds of people we are. The questions persist. What are we doing with our lives? What are the motives that order our days? What is the end of our doings? Where are we trying to go? Where do we put the emphasis, and where are our values focused? For what end do we make sacrifices? Where is my treasure? And what do I love most in life? What do I hate most in life? And to what am I true? Over and over the questions beat in upon the waiting moment. As we listen, floating up through all the jangling echoes or our turbulence, this is a sound of another kind. A deeper note which only the stillness of the heart makes clear. It moves directly to the core of our being. Our questions are answered, our spirits refreshed, and we move back into the traffic of our daily round. With the peace of the eternal in our step, how good it is to center down. By Reverend Cedric A. Harmon. How good it is to center down. Let's take a minute to receive those words. Let's bring attention to the word center. How do you define center? And what is at the center of your life? Cedric says how good it is to center down. Down. Some of us are using the language 10 toes down. Some of us use language like I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm planted. I'm focused. I'm ready. I'm waiting. I'm watching. I'm listening. I see. I hear. How good it is to be centered down. Let's take some moment of silence to listen to what the divine of our understanding is sharing to us. Let's take a moment of silence to reflect on the prophets that we follow and what they would be saying right now during this moment, during this time. Let's take a moment to reflect on our ancestors and the strength and the wisdom that they would offer in this time. let us reflect and share virtual space in silence. If you hear something that you don't want to forget, use this minute to write it down. And for those who want to reflect on the writing prompt from earlier, that prompt was, who am I when I am alone? Who am I when I am alone? And for those of you who may find this silence uncomfortable or awkward, you are okay. You can tap to give yourself some sound. If you want to tap, you can hum if you need to have some background noise or sound as you think. You can chant or speak out loud what you are hearing, or speak out loud and say, who am I when I am alone? Each month I want to make sure we spend some intentional time together in silence, away from the noise. As Cedric reminds us how good it is to center down in the midst of so many things happening around us. Let's take about another minute to embrace this silence and allow it to move through our bodies. Sometimes silence is the perfect reset to begin again, to get clarity. And I hope that this intentional moment to center down will help you as you move throughout this week. If you are looking for a place to call your spiritual home, it will be an honor to welcome you here as a holy grounder. at Holy Ground Spiritual Center. Just post something in this chat or send us an email at holygroundspiritualcenter@gmail.com, or go to our website, holyground.org, WHOLYGROUND.org, and send us a message. Blessings to you as you create more time to center down.